Well, getting the flu isn't just miserable aches and pains. For many, it can be a serious respiratory illness that can cause severe complications and even death. Now, there is a big push tonight from public health officials in San Joaquin and Stanislaus counties to get people vaccinated with a flu shot.
Give you some perspective now. Here's a look at more than 30 years of data from the CDC showing which months the flu has been at its worst. By far, you can see February has been the most deadly. So if experts say the season has been rough so far, it's likely going to get much worse. CBS 13's Correa is live in Stockton to show us how health officials say a flu shot, Carlos, could make all the difference in the world.
That's right. Public health officials say we are close to the peak of the flu season, and because it is already January, they suspect that the flu season may have started earlier than the years past. Just last week, Stanislaus County reported its first influenza death of the season. It has now sparked another warning from public health officials to urge people to get their vaccines.
Yeah, flu season has really increased in the last couple of weeks, so we are really probably getting close to the peak.
It's hard to predict what the flu season will bring, but health officials are keeping a close eye on things after recent deaths in Australia, where flu was to blame.
This flu season, they're looking a little bit at what happened in Australia and seeing that the flu vaccine maybe wasn't the best match for the strain circulating at the time. So we're really watching it very closely, and every year it's a concern, though.
Last year in California, there were 501 cases of influenza A and 100 cases of influenza B reported. Health officials say they won't know until March if this flu season was worse or whether it just started early.
Even if the vaccine isn't perfect and doesn't prevent somebody from getting influenza, it can make their illness be a lot milder.
They say it's important to know the symptoms. Influenza can cause high fever, a cough, sore throat, and body aches. The most vulnerable are people with chronic medical conditions like heart disease, lung disease, or asthma.
Other things people can do besides get the vaccine that can help keep them from getting sick is good hand washing, wash their hands often throughout the day.
And public health officials say that you can go to the doctor or a local pharmacy to get that flu shot. Now, if you happen to come down with the flu, they say to stay home from school and work for at least 24 hours.
Yeah, don't spread that around. All right, Carlos, live in Stockton. Thanks. The U.S.